Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
I wouldn't mind one more match over in Japan at PWJ. Can you make that happen?
Sure thing! Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
Simple. I'm not afraid of a fight. I pull no punches and I won't back down. I guess you could say I'm the bold and brash type.
I think you'll fit in well around here. What can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I don't have time for internet gossip. All that matters to me is what happens when the bell rings. If I go #1, that just means there's a bigger target on my back. But I live for that sort of thing. So just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed it's just a draft, and I don't get to punch someone in the face.
Hey, it's WWE. You never know. I've got to get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one. Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown. Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here. Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened? Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait. Hey, you all right? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I appreciate your advice, but I don't think it is. Like I said, on to the next thing.
Do you believe in miracles?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Bach!
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course. Why do these guys do this to themselves? Or to me, rather? After rumors and an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 276 pounds, Ryan the Nightmare Barber!
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves. I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack of the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill. What a German suplex!
Springboard into the stunner.
Take a trip to Osaka Street. Uh-oh. Oh, no. From behind.
Oh, boy.
Reverse choke slam. Right in the face. And Buck took a battering there. Adrian looking helpless to every attack. Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
With the counter.
Adrian looking to get back in this.
Buck tipping the scales a bit here. Ooh, great anticipation. Destroy your face. And targeting the leg there.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee.
He seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault.
He just doesn't seem to have any response right now.
Ow! Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Slingshot, tornado DDT.
That was pretty cool. And he's coming to, about to stumble his way into danger.
Punches and elbows.
Striking at will.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack. Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault. Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces.
Look at this, deadlifting their opponent.
Superhuman. Goes into the corner. Knife edge chop.
Ooh-wee. What is this superstar planning now on the top rope? Bringing their opponent with them, perched up high. This is hazardous. Oh, avalanche powerbomb.
He's bringing his A game at the moment.
An absolute display of dominance from him here.
Oh, he's going to hit him with big impact. Clothesline up over the top rope to the outside. He's in the drop zone now. Look out over the top rope. Tope Suicida.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure.
Buck comes right back at him. Uh-oh.
Interrupts the offense with a clubbing strike. Crash landing. Powerbomb. This match has spilled out to our announcers area.
Let's hope they take it back in the ring soon.
This is really hard to watch, gentlemen.
Close your eyes.
Pile driver through the table.
My goodness. Bodies are broken and announce tables destroyed. This is a disaster area.
Just pieces of equipment everywhere. It looks like a natural disaster just happened. Getting him right into the corner.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Buster. Boom.
Implanted by the DDT.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Taking things to the top rope.
Blast off.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Oh, man. Thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
And his body has taken a lot of the punishment. Clubbing blow.
On the top rope now.
Shot to the back, setting up for something big, but caught with an elbow. Their opponent now positioning on the top turnbuckle, but look out! Avalanche German suplex.
Return fire on Adrian.
Oh, my gosh.
What an uppercut.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle.
This is a scary position for their opponent. What in the world are they looking for? Wow, what agility! All the way from the top! Superplex! Wait, they held on! Cut!
Buck looks knocked out.
Follows up, shoulders down. 2.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we going to do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea. You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you. The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Got someone from your family helping you out?
Make the right choices, and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
D'Angelo's just a make-believe hitman, and now we got him. I'm going to take out my frustration in the ring, and that will be it. It's over.
Well, I hope you're right, but I think the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 276 pounds, Ryan the Nightmare Barber!
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Headbutt. Nothing fancy there. Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Demonstrating power here, able to drive the opposition to the ropes. Oh, man!
Inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package! And there's still plenty of fight left. He's looking to get this match won in short order.
Ah, that got turned around on D'Angelo.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here? A fall-away slam. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Look at this assault.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Boom! The demons are being summoned.
Oh, dropping the bow.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Look at this.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. Oh my goodness, what a pile driver.
Just a flagrant display of aggression.
Take off.
Whoa, what a landing.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
He's managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Yeah, D'Angelo able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
Under the ropes and back into the ring. He's headed to the top now.
Carefully measuring, waiting to strike.
From the top.
And completely missed the mark.
That misstep could have cost them this match entirely.
A hard landing for sure.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Guys, we should really watch out. This could spill over here in an instant.
Oh, this match is now all over our announce area.
This won't be good.
He's setting him up. Oh no, this is going to be bad. Guys, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Ooh, one step ahead.
Standing precarious.
That got turned around on.
Oh, guys, look out. Whoa, look out. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough. Launching.
Look out below.
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
What is he doing here? Oh, no, get down from there. Get down from there. You don't have to do that.
This is really hard to watch, gentlemen.
Close your eyes. Set up pile driver. Trying to end this by using the announce table in the worst way possible.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
He answers right back.
Vice-like grip on the throat, up and down with a choke slam.
D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
And into the corner he goes.
Scooped up. Snake eyes in the corner. Big boot. Nasty shot in the corner with more in mind. Looking to end their opponent in headline-grabbing fashion all the way from the top. Avalanche pedigree.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
Sky high.
Through the air. And connects.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
No way!
You gotta be kidding me!
Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before.
Whip back into the ring.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
And now propped up in the corner. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. What a counter by Tony.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
Still in it with a quick kick out.
Where in the world does one find such strength at this stage to kick out that early in the count?
Oh, what a boot.
Quickly transition. Shoulders are down.
Uh-oh. How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
These two going strike for strike, it seems. Oh, man.
Big shots being fired right now.
neither competitor letting up. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Pride, so much resiliency on display.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Ah, terrific combo.
So precise. Goodness.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad. Now he has to finish the job.
Got a grip. All the way.
Down with a choke slam. That's it. It's over.
Wow, that is some impressive strength. Dominator.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
This is a scary position for their opponent. What in the world are they looking for? Wow, what agility! All the way from the top. Superplex. Wait, they held on. What a final cut.
That has to be the finishing blow he needs.
2. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this. Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT. We need help back there, right now. Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too. The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk. And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious? What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy. It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, Angel the Punisher Death.
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring. the consummate underdog of the women's division, Zelina Vega.
And her opponent, representing the
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take no prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now former WWE producer Troy Simkin may not be well liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
Hammerlock wrenched in.
Sidewalk slam.
This is just brute power. German! Just pure dominance.
Running all the way across the ring before smashing their face into the turnbuckle.
Look at these debilitating forearm strikes.
Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces. Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a
discus punch.
And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Heavy work being done to Zelina right now.
Oh, right into a counter.
Zelina is going to look to press on the advantage.
Could be the table turner Zelina desperately needed. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oh, yeah, she's saying, I still have plenty left in the tank. Ooh. Off the rope. Counter the leapfrog with a power slam. Wow.
She's just getting hammered away on.
She has to dig deep now. Find the strength to stay in this.
Big time knee. Lariat combo.
Beautiful elbows.
And a spinning back kick, too.
She manages to reverse it.
Finally, she's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Could be the table turner Zelina desperately needed.
Way to avoid that.
Oh, and a spear!
Oh, there it is! Spear! Spear! That was vicious.
Sent hard into the corner.
Knife edge chop. Nasty shot in the corner with more in mind. Looking to end their opponent in headline-grabbing fashion all the way from the top. Avalanche pedigree.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Whoa, what is she looking for here?
She's climbing to the top of the ropes.
Oh, superplex to the outside.
Getting to her feet here, stumbling into the lion's den. From the apron, rolled the dice and got snake eyes.
What a disaster. Missing completely on a very reckless move. And a spinning back kick, too.
Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go. Lifting them up.
Oh, my gosh.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Zelina needs to pull a trick from her sleeve.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. And she's making her way to the top rope here. From the top. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain.
Up high. From the top rope, a diving hammer strike. From the middle rope. A splash.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit.
Walking the ropes. Delivering an elbow. You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Oh, sent straight into the corner hard.
Knife edge chop. And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Tough night so far for Zelina.
Top turnbuckle and the super kick. In full control here. Face first in the turnbuckle. Quick thinking from Zelina.
Zelina finally creates some more offense for herself.
Could be the table turner Zelina desperately needed. They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
And she's just pouring on the offense now.
Yeah, this is what she wants, to be dictating the terms here.
What impact! Being placed in the corner here. Knife edge chop! Oh, piercing the sternum. Did you hear that impact? Uncorks a thunderous chop. Oh, that'll leave a mark. This competitor now looks like a superplex, and this is just incredible. Up there all day long. Superplex. And Zelina finding herself on the defensive. Yes. Well measured. Super kick on the money.
Zelina is in big, big trouble.
Sent outside.
Suicide tornado DDT. Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now. Ooh. Each blow landing, it's taking its toll on her. She's really struggling to find it. Up on her shoulder. Solid drive. Look at all this shrapnel.
We knew something bad was going to happen when all the monitors got cleared, but things turned out worse than even I expected.
Making way towards the top rope.
Now look at this laser focus.
To the sky. Diving DDT. Planet. Cashing in on that effort. 2. Win. A big win. That took a huge effort.
Here is your winner, Angel of
What a debut. She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own Troy Simpkin.
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me? Just never had a chance to block any of those.
She's heading outside the ring now. Oh, into a spine buster.
Crippling.
Got them off their feet here.
Don't do this. Don't do it!
Power bomb into the barricade.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen. Oh boy, she found a kendo stick. This match might just get hard to watch. Oh goodness, blasted right into the corner.
And these...
Setting up for something here.
Lexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT. Lexis King and J.C. Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware? Oh, good gravy! Thrown into the corner with a little something extra. Ooh, little impact into the corner.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Oh, that hurt to the chest.
Tag is made. Can only imagine what... Oh, my God. Not this.
Oh, yeah. Doomsday device.
How can the challengers put up a fight in this situation? Hoisted up across their shoulders. Take a look at this superhuman power. My Lord.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. Stops that offense from connecting. She had that scouted.
Hoisting up their opponent for a suplex. Oh my gosh, into a pile driver. The champion with a painful reminder as to why they are holding the gold. Knowing when to bust out big, devastating maneuvers like that. And the rack drop.
That wasn't so bad.
He puts him into the corner. Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen. Look at this.
Oh, roll up here. Instant kick out from the champion.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Oh, an eye rake.
That's not right, but effective.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Oh, a deafening blow to the chest. My goodness, did you hear that chop? Oh, what a chop.
That'll let you up. Golly, that sounded rough.
Big boot. The challenger's hopes are fading.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here. Big punch finds its mark. Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Reversal. And that turns things around. And he has an answer for King.
Spear! Oof.
The beginning of the end. Ooh, the demons are being summoned.
Pop-up powerbomb.
My goodness.
And that core area really getting lit up.
Tag made.
Targeting the throat there.
Ooh, hooked into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Getting lifted to the top rope.
Big right hand connects. It is a long way down from here.
Choke slam.
Tag is made. I can only imagine what... Oh, my God. Not this.
Oh, yeah. Doomsday device.
Pop-up powerbomb.
My goodness.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Tossed by the neck. Oh, no. Oh, no! Brutal neck snap. Sending her up on the top rope. The superstar's just showing off at this point, and I don't think they're done yet. Oh, my gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, hard fall down.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here. Oh, headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
And JC is taking on a lot of offense now.
Yeah, JC's being completely neutralized.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Into the turnbuckle.
Uh-oh. Cole, I think I know what's coming next. Get ready.
Oh, my gosh.
Superman punch in the corner.
Spear!
And now she's being overwhelmed by this attack.
Yeah, and her offense is seemingly ineffective here.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
And JC is taking on a lot of offense. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad. Watch the impact. Claymore.
The champ taking care of business here.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Here it comes. Looking for choke slam.
Thunderous.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
I've lined up a live event match that's gonna steal the show. This is the one everyone's been waiting for.